This dollar bill, actually all of these dollar bills, I did the same technique on. I used perspective to make them feel like they were floating above the eye. So for the most part, you're gonna get some ambient lighting on the bottom, and then that's gonna transition into, it's gonna have a highlight on the rim right here, which is sort of hinting that the light's coming from the top, right? That's kind of what I'm going for here. And you notice here that I'm doing the same thing. I'm creating a gradient that's falling from top to bottom, right? And if you notice, the darker the edge that's closest to the light, it's gonna have the darkest value, right? Because that's gonna be your terminator. So that's where you want your darker value, and then you're gonna start building a gradient from that point down. And then I'm gonna leave some space here because I have a second light. It's like a bounce light that's coming up into the bill. I'm gonna bring a lighter color here, and you'll notice how nice that's gonna look. And it's not gonna look flat, like it's gonna give it dimension. That's what you want. Notice how effortless it looks when I do it. And it's simply just because I know what needs to be done. I just know what needs to be done. And that gives me the confidence to move with ease throughout the piece, you know. I'm gonna start blending into this color that I'm gonna be putting here because the dollar's picking up some light. I have a secondary light source that's sort of bouncing around throughout the piece, and I did that just for contrast because I didn't want it to just be green. And I tend to do that in a lot of my pieces. I find it to be really fun. I really enjoy the way it looks. So for me, it's something that I take a lot of joy in doing. Now, using a lighter color, I'm gonna start working on this spot right here. So now there's some light in here, and I'm gonna start bringing some light into this edge. Same idea. You wanna build some type of gradient. Cool, so far so good. To access our free tutorials, go to chrissage.com/education.